Spread the words out there. Okay, this song's got a lot of words to it. You guys know who Jimmy Driftwood was by any chance? Jimmy was a singer from, well, I should have looked it up before I can. I think he's from Arkansas. No, he's from Missouri. Anyway, he had this, he wrote some hits during his time. He wrote a bunch of stuff during his time. He's a real charismatic, eccentric figure. He built his own sort of a three-string guitar dealio, accompanied himself on that. And he wrote these really hyper-literate sort of history songs with rich characterizations in them, and some of the songs went on and on like this song's about to do. And so anyway, this song is a classic he wrote called The Battle of New Orleans, and Johnny Horton had a big hit with it. But I think Johnny Horton must have shortened it to fit it into the 2-minute 30 slot. I'm going to sing all the verses right now, because all the verses are really good, and of course, if you remember the battle that was in 1814 down there in New Orleans, or at least according to the song, it was just a hell of a lot of fun. I like this song because it represents warfare. It's just a whole lot of fun, and also it represents the British as a bunch of like comical cowards, which I'm really into also. So it has certain sort of out on a limb features to it.
How many verses does it have?
On paper, it looks like about 28.
12 verses? You gonna sing them all? All 12. Don't. They paid full price, so. Sing them all.
I'll have to repeat some then. Let's see. So far, so good. In 1814, we took a little trip along the Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we met the bloody British at the town of New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as it was a while ago. We fired once more and they began a-running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, I seen Mars Jackson come a-walking down the street and talking to a pirate by the name of Charlie Pete. He gave John a drink that he brought from Tennessee, then the pirate said he'd help us drive the British to the sea. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began a-running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Take it back home. Old Henry said that he didn't give a damn. He's a-gonna whip the britches off of Colonel Buckingham. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and it wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, we looked down the river and we see the British come, and there must have been 100 of them beating on the drum. They stepped so high and they made the bugles ring, and we hid behind the cotton bales and didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Go, take it right. We held our fire till we see their faces well, then we opened up a squirrel guns and really gave them well. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as it was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Till the barrels melted down, so we grabbed the alligator and we fought another round. We fired his we filled his head with many balls and powdered his behind, and when we grabbed the powder off the gator lost his mind. We fired our guns and the British British kept a-coming, and there wasn't not as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more, and they began to run it down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Take it again, Michael. Their pants and their pretty shiny coats, and their tails was a-showing like a bunch of billy goats. They ran down the river with their tongues hanging out, and they said they got a licking, but there wasn't any doubt. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, we marched back to town in our dirty ragged pants, and we danced all night with the pretty girls in France. We couldn't understand them, but they had the sweetest charms, and we understood them better when we got them in our arms. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Both of us. From the sea, come a-limping into camp just as soon as he could be. He said the dyed words of Colonel Pakenham was a better picture pulling with your cousin Uncle Sam. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to running on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, we'll march back home, but we'll never be content until we make old Hitler be the people's president. And every time we think about the bacon and the beans, gonna think about the fun we had way down in New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept a-coming, and there wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Fired our guns and the British fired once more. Sing that one all day. I just about did.